Morning, Dowse.
Morning.
Let's turn first of all back to last Saturday, fairly briefly. You don't want to belabour it.
Not much to say, is it?
Well, one match report said that we escaped with a point.
Was that your one?
No, it wasn't me. No. That was in one of the papers.
Is that what it is? Is it? Massey, I've just been speaking to you, Alan, about another matter, about a player you might be taking. And draw was a fair result. I didn't think we deserved it. I think you did. Top 7 side. Since that game, we've played against the top 5 and the top 7 side and got 4 points. Delighted about that. It's only all the hype about Torquay and what they're doing. Listen, we didn't play well. The structure of the team wasn't right. We had 3 midfielders and not like a 3 and attacker in front of them. That didn't work. That's we had a winger who put balls in the box, but we had 2 centre forwards. But I thought we'd attack them and never. So I just thought we've been so solid at the back of balls coming in the box, and because they play that way, which is a great way to play, we put balls in. I didn't think we'd defend them as well, but we could have done. Did I get the team right? No, I didn't think I did. Did I structure a team after watching them a week before? I thought we could hurt them a certain way. We didn't. Obviously, Max being out and Edster coming out of it and stuff like that, and I thought it was a bit of a miss for us. I just didn't think that. I thought our standards as a management team slipped, and I thought the standard of the players slipped a tad. This week have been absolutely flying. So I didn't think it was a great performance by us, but you're not going to get it all the way. But I thought it was a good point. That's what I thought.
Sure. I thought it was quite interesting in that for the second time in a game where we hadn't got 3 points, we were defending at the bottom of a steep slope again in the second half. And that could be coincidence, but the Wealdstone and there, the second half was when we didn't play well.
Didn't play well, and I thought we found it hard getting out. And I thought I thought we're a bit thin in the squad wise. We were, with like obviously lots are leaving as well and stuff like that. And I just thought we're a bit thin. And but if you win 9 on the spin, you sort of stick with it and say what do we need. And I looked at the game and I wasn't really comfortable how the team was playing. Now, if you look at it, we've been putting in performances of 9 out of 10 players wise. Collier, Casey, back 2 and centre halves and the midfield. I didn't think that was the case. I didn't think anybody could come off being an 8 out of 10. And I said that last night in training, lads understand they've been in each all week, they've been standards have been up in training, they're not daft to be in there. So because what I said was it's true. A couple of people might come off and say, I got dragged off here, I thought I was doing quite well, or I thought I've been, but quite well if you want to win a championship isn't good enough. Quite well being a manager and doing quite well in my team selection isn't good enough. You've got to do really well. Not one person doing really well. The Marnie ran around a bit because we never had that one in front of him to feed the ball to. You had that. You got Jack Cook, who's going for a very, been our best defender in the last month, but even he missed a few headers to be fair. So I just thought, let's get back to being 8s and 9s out of 10 like the squad has been for the last 3 months. So that's what I've got to get back to, including myself.
Sure. Well, let's mention 2 people that you mentioned already in terms of how they come out of that match. Firstly, Ben Gehring, who you said probably shouldn't have played, but in fairness to you, he did declare himself fit, didn't he?
Most of them do, but I've got to protect them a certain way, don't I?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. If I don't protect players, I'm not doing my job. So if I say I play them, then it'll come on to me, then save them. So I don't force anybody to play. I believe that nowadays players do decide what they want to do, to be honest. Players do decide that we've got a calf here, a hamstring here, 5 there. They tell you don't tell them, they tell you. In fact, they tell the physio, I can't play a Saturday, that's what players do nowadays. So I'm well aware, and that's why I'm making signings for, because I'm well aware that I can't have the season either got to be fit or not fit. I'll say go and give it a go if you can, but it's always got to play a player's call. I've never made one player play in my career, and but I do protect them. But I do say, listen, it's only a kick on the blinking shin, it's only swelling around your ankle. God, take a painkiller. But nowadays with players, we decide what we want to do. So Ben said he was fit on the Friday when you were down here last Friday.
Yes.
I thought that he's 50-50. I did, but I wanted to decide what he wanted to do to play, and I thought he got through it. That's what I thought he did. He got through it. He's doing okay.
So how is he now?
He's trained last night, so But obviously Heidi come off after 6 minutes, which probably didn't hit the game plan. But PJ's doing great for with Gary Lewin, who's probably the best in the country. The ex-England physio through Martin Taylor, he's been down, and we were laughing last night on the side, saying like actually players tell them what's wrong with him, and a good idea. Okay, that's it. You'd find nowadays players have got opinions, haven't they? Or they bring the agent in and tell the agent tells them not to be injured, and that's the climate we're coming to now. But bottom line is I've never accept it and think, is he going to be fit, is he not, I'd rather go and get players, and is he not doing like a big squad, but I've decided that I need to sign a few to make it bigger, so if these players can't play, we just stay out of the team, and it's getting fit, simple as that.
And how is Jake Hyde now? He's going to be out for a couple of weeks, maybe.
We trained last night and he was doing stuff with PJ and Gary Lewin. He was running around. He was at the called me out. Is he fit? I'll find out of Gary and PJ later today. But Lewer's fit. I have went for a centre forward, which I believe I can get on Monday. A big hitter, to be honest. I think it'll be a big hitter for this club. I believe we've made an offer today. I just got to speak with directors, obviously. But I think it could get accepted. But I think it'll be one of the best we can get at this level, in my opinion. Hopefully, it'll touch wood. Lewer trained well all week. Hodgie's been sensational all week. We obviously got Harvey, who he played out of position a bit on Saturday. And stuff didn't really work out. So we've got them fit. So if Jake's fit, we'll have to consider him. If he's not, we've got these players coming in.
And how's Max?
He trained twice this week. He trained a little bit on Thursday and Tuesday. Trained last night. As far as I'm concerned, he's fit. That's what I think it'll be a big plus to him, because the wide ones or midfielder players we're talking about there. Anywhere on the pitch, we've got to get balls in the boxes one, but we've got to score goals. And what usually happens with Max, we usually keep him on the pitch, whatever happens, because he has scored 12 goals this season. So that's the reason you keep him on there. If it's a cross or it's a shot, or you've got to put it back to certain standards we've got to get to. So the bottom line is, I feel as though I've got to be a bit hard-nosed by signings, and we are working on that as we speak. I need people playing games, not them decide, or people deciding who is fit and who's not. You do go, do I force people to play? No, they're not fit. I don't. And PJ's got a voice. Gary Lewin certainly has as well. But the bottom line is, if a feels of it and play, it's got to be their call, isn't it? To be honest, I couldn't advise them. And me, I would say, go on, give it a go. But if they're not fit, they're not fit.
No. You've mentioned that Armani didn't have the person playing in front of him to feed the ball to. That, of course, has been Toby Edser. What's the latest on him?
Toby came training last night to see the lads. Fantastic, and he's staying down here, and he's had probably a waste of time back at Forest because he's only played one game. Obviously, the transfer deadline's next Thursday. You'll not go to any non-league club, and that's a league club. You'll only come back to us. I believe that we've got to wait until next Thursday for that to happen. Not one a league club hasn't come in for him yet. If he does, I wish him all the best. I really do. But it's great seeing him down there last night, because I think he really wants to be part of the promotion push. I really do. But if someone like Macclesfield came back, or Yeovil, or whoever it was, and get him out, I'd be delighted for him. I believe this time next week, if he hasn't got a club, he'll be our player. And exactly the same at the end of the season. That's what I honestly believe. Through the help of David Howells and the help of Guy Bussill and people like that. But we've got to play the game for the kids' sake, just in case someone came in that mad transfer rush. If it did, fair play. But if not, I think he'll be our player next week. Right. So I'm trying to use this as a suspension for him, and he'll be back next Saturday.
Right.
If he gets a league club, brilliant.
Okay. But you've got some actual news of things that have actually happened, which is probably the most important thing of the whole of this interview. So
we've signed the winger Reece Williams, and we went for him at the start of the season, and he went to Hampton. Right, he was going to go to Barnet, or he went to Hampton. Then he went to Kingston and he scored a couple of goals, and Billy Ricky got him from Hampton and all that, and Billy Ricky didn't know what was going on, I don't think, or the manager changed everything. We got him. He trained last night, looked sharp. He got in the team of the season last season, and he hasn't quite kicked on what he just needs a bit of love and care. I had him in the office here, and he's a nice lad, and the fans are like his trickery, and last night in training he's come inside and scored a goal. Can play either flank. I feel so we need pace out there. I think we've got another one coming in as well, who we can't sign to left, Wilson game. Obviously people reading that they want, obviously, but he has agreed to sign. It's all done. It'll get done after Saturday's game at 6 o'clock, but we can't play him against Wilson for obvious reasons. So I think that'll excite me a little bit. I've went in for the centre forward. I've went in for the centre half. I've went in for, and I'm going bit by bit. But I'm not going to leave it on stone unturned. I've got to, to try to put myself across that we really want to have a go and stuff like that. But we still give energy, he'll give trickery, and he'll give pace. What we need pace as well. On either doesn't matter what flank he plays on, we'll do that. Or he can play for the middle. He's just a little bit of being lost because he's going to have this poor game. And like I say, I looked in his eyes when I met him on Thursday, and just like the other winger we met, who will sign, or centre forward we met, who will sign after the game on Saturday. We've got to be hungry. We've got to want to come. I just can't be bothered to go to training and think it's going to be all right when I didn't think it would be. Looking at the team last week. Them players on the pitch need competition for places, they really do, and we didn't have that last week. And when they play, we've got to be more than 6-7 come off a pitch and look and stop the eye and say, I thought I'd done all right, it's not good enough. Let's do better, and I've got to do better as a manager. So that's what I come for.
So to be absolutely clear then, Reece Morrell Williamson rather than Williams, is that right? Williamson.
I'll have a look on my form. Williamson.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he is actually signed,
Yes.
all done,
Yeah.
and available to play tomorrow.
That's going for the league now, and all that. So it'll be done by tonight, and all that, stuff like that. So it'll be done for tomorrow. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've also got news of someone leaving.
Wasmaz went to Billericay.
Is that permanent?
Yeah, permanent. Yeah, permanent. Yeah. I might get a bit of stick out of this there, and rightly so. I thought I built him up to being the best centre half in the league like he was last season. And he's the best centre half last season, the best player. Well, hard enough said that when I signed, because when I signed I had no players. So when I get him and Casey and Max, I said, in my opinion, the best in what to do. So was, and he come to pre-season and he come his injury, which he had in the last day of the playoff, didn't heal properly. Something maybe I should have looked at, to be honest. Then he said he was fit against Belthorn, and he played, but afterwards he felt the injury again. I tried to protect his back by saying I've pushed him into play, and it my fault because I wanted to protect the boy, and it wasn't the case, to be honest. So then we've got to get him out on loan, like we did at Met Police, out of Leatherhead. He hasn't cost the club a penny. A couple of £100, that's all he's cost, because his club paid his wages. Or mess with it. Then we thought, okay, he's getting there now, and we kept 10 clean sheets out of 13 games, so we sent him to Maidstone. He had a couple of games and he's back on the bench again, and he had a game the other night, so he still wasn't getting all the game time we needed. Then Billericay's coming from, and he's next to his house, and he thought it would be a good move, and it hasn't quite got cracking here. If I had dragged him back, he would be on the bench, and that's no good for people like him. He needs to play. So that's exactly what it is. I think it's best all round, and he thinks it's best all round. If he had to come back, he was going to be, because he's not daft. I don't read him, but he reads forums and stuff like that. Apparently, he was getting a bit of was my race and the best signing ever, and not to play. That's my fault. I signed him, So he hasn't cost the club money, but I did build him up in the summer being the best, and he was last year. It's just one of them things that haven't worked out. If I've got to take a bit of stick for that, I'd take it. I'd rather be honest and try to blag it. And when he thought he was fit in pre-season, of course I said I got him back in too early. I've got to see if I can protect the lad, so it wasn't him. So that's what I've done. And so I'll take full responsibility for signing. One of these things haven't worked out. I wish him all the best at Billericay. I really do. And I hope he does well for it. It's on his doorstep. I hope he does well for him.
Right. So the obvious comment is that you've got Nathan Collier and perhaps even Harry Taylor who could fill in that slot if needed, and Ian Gale, of course.
Yeah,
100%. Have you got any plans of getting a replacement?
Yeah, of course. I get it and play on Tuesday night. We've got a Surrey Sub game. There's a couple of things up for grabs there. Whoever doesn't play tomorrow will play against the Surrey Senior. I'm just going to do, because that's what I've done leading up the cup game. So I'm going to do the same. If you don't want to be part in the promotion push, if you want to call it, just sit on the bench or go somewhere else. I've got to put that pressure on players. So Tuesday night's a big game for some of them. Not yes, we have made a bid for somebody. I'm being honest. I've worked with before. Will it come off? It hasn't at this minute. And I'll go again after what we say, like Saturday, because I can't just have the two centre halves thinking they're going to play all the time. If it needs to change, it needs to change. At the minute, they're doing very well. Or it didn't do on Saturday, but apart from that, they're done very well. I just thought Harry Taylor's staying at Barnet at the minute. That's another news. Harry Taylor's staying at Barnet. We have sort of kept him just for a little bit. I was relaxed about that as well, because I thought we needed not three midfield players. I thought we needed the one in front, and I believe we'll get Edster back. Again, it'll be on my head, so that's my decision. That, to be honest. Which will play, tomorrow. So I've kept that on hold. I knew it was going to come, but we've had a chat with Harry, we've had a chat with Barnet, and it's just one of them things. I feel as though it's best, and Harry does, and Barnet does, just at this minute to see, because no good Harry coming and not playing. So it's like it's quite exciting. Really, I quite like all this, because people say when you're in this promotion push, you got to hold your nerve. Get nerve, just get on with it, don't you? Bottom line is, if Carlsberg done weeks, I had the most horrendous week ever in football last week, but I had to come in here and say, that's all alright. I could lose me fligging phone, which I thought you might have pinched, to be honest, David. And then all this stuff with I'd say all this stuff with Loza and Edster and all that, and all the blinking Heidi coming off, and it was a horrendous week. So, but you got to get off it. And I know Torquay lost, but Bath City in the title race now. Torquay will lose again at the end of the season. We will. I'm sure Bath City will. You can't hold you. You never just got to get them to play football. But I just feel as though the team up there is strong, and the players I've got are good, but they need competition for places. And that's what I'm doing. So we'll have one in there tomorrow, which is great. Max Cosma coming back will be fantastic. Edster, touch wood, great. The other lad I'm signing who can play anywhere along the front four, who will be signed by 6 o'clock on Saturday night. Brilliant. And the centre forward I'm after to push the lads up there, because if Heidi's injured, that's one of them things. That's life. If Lua's whatever scores tomorrow or whatever they do with Harvey, then it's a different ball game. A lot of signals will sit on the bench, but I can't have them. The learned signals got to come into this as well. I just can't have them come and just going along saying, "Oh yeah, I'm here for game football. You're here to win a championship, or you're here to get promoted. You're not here just to play a league in front of crowds. I want people to come in hungry, want to do it. I didn't say that last Saturday, which I pushed aside now, of course, but I need it this Saturday. I need it onward. So if I've got to sign these 5 players, which I think we need to make this promotion push, that's what I honestly believe I'll do. And I think we've got more scope than a lot of teams in the top 5 because I imagine all them lot being on contract.
Right. Okay. Let's change subject, but sticking with players, you want to talk to us about Kane?
Kane, Kane's had a setback as well, and which can happen when you have an operation, because when they had the operation they found something else wrong in his knee. He played for a pain barrier for us, to be fair, just like Christian Jolly did, but it can't be one rule for Christian, not for Kane, not for anybody else. If I asked the club directors are good here, we would back it, but just like you had last season when you had a injury with a kid, you had to pay him all the way through this season and done a deal. We're just going to make sure Kane will be back in March now, so I'm going to do something for him so he can get his rehab done.
So let's be clear, Kane is about to not be paid.
Yes, yeah, like anybody who knows that, he's fine about that if you like, because Christian Jolly was the one who come to me. And that's what happens to you on non-contract, because we can't. It's got to be club rules. It's got to be my rules, really, saying, listen, if you get an injury, we'll pay you certain. But what if he feels he's thinking March, he's out at the end of the season, we've paid him for 8 months, and that money I need for something else. And that's football, that's life. If I got him on a contract, it's different. And so I'll back his corner and help him out. And I'm sure the board, but if I say, yes, Kane's alright, when the next fella comes and he might only play 1 game for her, well, hold on a minute, he's done that for Kane. It can't be a rule. If I want to do something for him, that's my choice. What I'm going to do, probably a week after next, I'm going to do 250 laps round the pitch, 50 a day before training. So it's 10, 12 miles every day before training. There'll be mental block on it, so it'll be, when I get in there, 50 laps. Now, if people say, oh, well, Dowse, you've done this, you've done that, it's not to do with the board, it's my decision to do it to help Kane. And if people can't help, I appreciate it. If they can't, I fully understand. So don't go on this thing saying, oh, well, the board would pay Kane. I've got to have a rule, because I might sign a player on non-contract tomorrow. He does the same, and if there's a rule for them, so I'm saying, listen, the rule here is we'll help you, we'll support you for a couple of months, but we can't pay you forever. And I think that's a rule we should put in football clubs anyway, even if they're on contracts, because if not, you waste a lot of money if these players have got long-term injuries. It's not our fault, it's not the player's fault, but something's got to be done. So I'd rather go and say, if anybody can help to support Kane for 1 month till he gets back in March, I just got to make that clear. Kane's very relaxed about that as well. Obviously he's got to miss his money, but I don't want to be a charity who just gives it away, and that's my choice.
Right, so
250 laps, David. You can do a couple with us, can't you?
Possibly.
Okay, let's change that subject. Okay, but I'll get into it. Nick Shaw, who does great for. I'll get on the website. I'll do it before me with days work every day, and I've done 50 before. I've done 100, but 50 a day will be a challenge to do because I get a half marathon every day. But I'll do it. And all the money will go to Kane. I'll get just giving page. If you're sick of me doing little things like this or for charities, I fully understand that. So there's no, but please try to see the side I'm trying to go at, where I'm trying to make sure the clubs does right and we're not wasting money on agents and sign on fees and players we do need to pay. I've got to get a structure on what's right for the club.
Okay. Right, moving on. Tomorrow, very special guest, first time back for many years, as far as I know. You got Clive Walker.
Brilliant. I was on my wall. I was having a picture of Clive on my wall. Honestly, being a Sunderland fan, I was a Sunderland fan. He scored a hat-trick against Man United. But a daft bugger missed a penalty against Norwich, so I took it down after a penalty, and I'll tell him that tomorrow.
Was that the Milk Cup final?
Milk Cup final against Norwich, got beat 1-0. It was on a Sunday. I was devastated, got a penalty, and he'd done so much getting with it. And I loved him. So when I went to Fulham as a player, I remember thinking, that's bloody Clive Walker. And I played with Clive. So got to know him then. What a legendary player. The best the club's ever had. The best the club's ever had. Jeff's best ever signing, to be honest. Some people said he fell out. I couldn't remember who he fell out with. I'm putting a thing on now to get the ex-players back involved in the club. Lloydie's going to come with us as well. I believe Robert Green might be coming down as well. Blackingham's coming down as well. So what a great adventure him. So when I wanted to do this, get all the old players back and support the club, then get the new kids in from 6 years old, it's a double jointed thing to get people involved in the club. So I thought I had to make an effort. So I drove to Barnby where he lives, and I said, Clive, come back with that. Just come back, come see the people. You've been their hero. He's going to go on the pitch beforehand and clap the crowd. He's going in the bar after the game, a Legends bar before the game, to do a little talking, have some eat with Lloydie and things like that. And it'd be fantastic to see him. The people love to see him. What's happened 20 years ago has nothing to do with me. I'm trying to build a club. If I do it and I do it right, then I'm not the man to take it on. So I had a cup of coffee with Clive. I convinced him to come, and he said, I'm going to come. And he saw Martin Taylor as well last night. He said, I'm looking forward to coming. I'm sure the people here, I can get them in the bar and get them here and get them on the pitch beforehand, 10 minutes beforehand. I'm sure the fans would love to see him. If anybody wants to go to the top lounge, I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'm sure everybody is. So
Yeah,
fantastic. You know, the best player ever, in my opinion, and one of the best who ever graced non-league football. So why? Like, listen, if I didn't worry about me, that's what people say. If I'm here or I'm in the bar or I'm in the lounge, which I'll do me bits. Didn't know I would talk to me. If I was a supporter, I want to talk to Clive Walker. I wouldn't want to talk to me. So manager doesn't get a bit jealous of that. Not me. I think it's a great thing. Clive coming. Really looking forward to seeing them.
It is. There's been a fantastic reaction online, on social media and other way. Yeah, then people have been queuing up to say he's the best player I've ever seen.
Excellent.
In the field and all this.
Because you know what I make idea? Because somebody said to me, I said I'm going to get Lovins because we're doing this thing which you said at the Talbot. You know what we're talking about, which you decided to come to. And about a minute, touch wood. We've got Trevor Barron, Neil Smith, Scotty Steele, Lloydie White, Colin Fielder, Andy Ellis, Glenn Cockrell, Lawrence Batty, Clive Walker, Derek Brown. We got Blackie, and he's got a couple of lads from your old team who's coming as well, who's going to let us know about. And so we've got a good list. There's only, if you want to see me and Adrian with us tomorrow, there's only a few spaces left, which will be fantastic. But that's what it's about. But people said to me, Walker, I'll never come back, Clive. And I said, Clive, it's on my head here. They said you won't come back. You know, if I had to go on my hands and knees and beg him, because that's what I want to create in a club. I rang him quite a lot to come, and I'm delighted he's come because people said he wouldn't come back. Why not? It's his club, man. He's won trophies with Jeff next door. He's won trophies. He's with the Lloyds, and I keep going on about him because he's a friend of mine. But we're one of the most, arguably the best side in non-league football. That's why we got the main stand up there, because they thought I could take one to Football League. Why should we not cherish them? Why should we not think the world of these blokes? Bring them down. Not about me. I'm not bothered about me. Bring them down because they're worth a tradition of a club.
Well, you're absolutely tapping into a mainstream point of view here with huge success. So can I be absolutely certain he's a guest in the sponsors lounge tomorrow?
He's coming.
But there will be opportunity for people who aren't in the sponsors lounge to get a picture with him, say hello, have a chat.
You love it, man. You love it because he's come here about 1:15 with Lloyd. They're going to come here, get a cup of coffee, going to go in the lounge, obviously to see people and all that, and stuff like that. Then he's going to come down and hopefully just go on the pitch before kick-off. And I'm sure after a game you'll come back and have a drink in the bar. Well, that's what the plan hopefully is. Right. You know, he'll be hanging around for people to see. He's not one of them keeps himself to himself. Go and see Clive when he comes off the pitch. Go and stand and get his autograph and get pictures taken. And I'll try to encourage him to go in the lounge in the bar after the game as well, because people are dying to see him. So you know, when I usually do my thing in the bar afterwards, let him do it. It's his day, and all I'm here is to get 3 points. But I'm delighted that we've got a legend of the club coming down. You know, so with Lloydie, 2 legends really. You know, like, you know, so it's you know, it's delighted, and you know, Blackie always supports us. I might even try to get him down to Kingsfield and all, like, you know, and stuff like that. So why not? That's what we'll do.
Absolutely. And the Talbot Hotel evening that you've mentioned, with a fantastic lineup of legends there. Just remind us of the date of that. Monday the
11th of February. There's only a few places left. Obviously, 1 or 2 in there. Like I spoke to Glenn Cockler at the who said he'd be good. Lloydie Sport, Lawrence Batty says a probable same as Clive. 1 or 2 might drop a bull, fill them. It'll be a legend table. And Blackie's got the ones from his time as well, playing who are bloody good, you know, finishing or who are bloody good players as well.
Yeah.
So it's one of them where it's just a night. It's a 3-course meal, £35 each. It's just a night to mix and mingle, and you know, Ian Nicholson, the club chat, will get a few up to have a little stories. I've always wanted to do it where I'll talk about this in a minute. I've always wanted to see, okay, if we can get the community, if we can get the ex-players who sometimes leave on a bad taste, sometimes we'll get them believing that it's new working. Okay, it's my working anyway, and it'll be my work until I still be in charge, and when I leave it, it'll be somebody else's, because all managers have got different things. But if I can get a kid off the street and I can get the old people believing what we're trying to do, it gets everybody believing. And I just want to see that it's their club. The reason I'm here, and the reason I'm very proud to be working manager, is because of the tradition this club's got, and that's massively down to them players there. On the flip side, we've got a soccer camp,
right,
from the 18th of February to the 22nd, half term. Okay, get around there. Right, magic. Okay. They do sort of camps all the time, so please look at the website. That Meadow Sports, who I think is a fantastic boys club, to be honest, and all I'll go there for me bacon roll on a bloody Saturday morning. I do, like, you know, and Nick makes us a bacon roll, so I usually go there and I watch all the kids playing. Fantastic. I've been to soccer camps. We'll support that. Me, Martin Taylor, Ian Dyer, we'll all support the kids' football, and it's very important that we get the kids off the street and playing, and we go to schools now. We do reading and writing. Chris and the boys at the academy do a fantastic job. So come support them. Bring your kids down. They'll be well looked after. We'll turn up and support as well, and all that, you know. So it's across the road, right round the corner. Meadow Sports, come down from half two. We'd love to see everybody there. So we'll get your old gits coming on Saturday. We'll get the new ones coming as well. That's what we'll do.
And just to prove that you're a man of an incredible number of talents, you're addressing a breakfast meeting coming up, aren't you?
That's the one. And man, you can kind of fry up and all that, you know, and stuff like that. So,
Of course.
That's on February the 6th, 7:30 in the morning. It's on the website, I believe now, is that right? It's
Yes,
on the
I think
website.
so,
Okay.
yes.
So we'll put a couple of posters up as well. We will. The next, we'll try to get done tomorrow. Actually, we'll get some posters put tomorrow. Me, Adrian Withers, good mate of mine, and Martin Taylor. We're going up there and we'll address the club, because we go to breakfast meetings. I've been going for Adrian, and it's great. You meet different people and organisations, and you know.
This is a business.
All business. Again, I'm not very business-like, but I can tell the truth about football. Just got to say my language, call me language down and get all these collar and tie, because people get collar and ties and we go like this and they look at us.
That's your uniform.
I think the local tramps coming. So it's so we're going to host one. I said, you know, because we went to one in the town centres and all these different businesses come and they all come and have ideas how businesses should be run and sponsorships and how can we help them. And we've had some unbelievable feedback, unbelievable. So we said, why not have one here and tell everybody, all the businesses come to the club. And you know, if it's a business, whatever you do, it could be a carpenter down the road, or it could be a corner shop or whatever, come and support it and say, listen, can we help you as a community? It could, but it's very important to me that's here, because I want everybody to come and say, okay, all these businesses out there, the town centres, in Ripley and Send, or wherever you are, come to a football club and we'll talk about the football club, what we can offer. And that's what me and Martin will do. And but you know, Adrian, and you know, can you offer us anything? And that's the only way to get in the community. So I'm delighted it's here. So we'll do that at Breakfast Club. As long as I get me fry up, I'll be fine.
I'm sure you will. Okay, finally then, tomorrow Wealdstone, one of our very, very few sort of blips, if you like, on the record this season, which I'm sure supporters and players alike would like to see, what you might call put right.
It was never a penalty, was it? I remember I got suspended after the game, didn't I?
Yeah.
So that was me. I can't do that now, because even on Saturday I was having a little bit of a with air blow, but I had to go and shoot, because if I get done again, one of the directors will have me guts, because I've been on the borderline a few times, and two, I'll get a freaking 5-6 game suspension.
You've got to get the Watford manager's vibes.
I know, that's what I've got to do. I got to, because it was quite serious what happened at Wealdstone and all that, you know, what went on in the penalty and all that, you know, I've got to watch myself, and I realise that. So directors are not very happy if I got set off again and made that clear, but I remember that's one of the times I did. And it was Bobby is a good manager, and he'll have him fired up, and you read that they might have some troubles, but every club's got them, to be honest. I believe that they had to let one or two players go. Every club's got to do that as well. But they've had some great results. Drew against Dartford and drew against Concord, fantastic results, and beat Cunderford. So they haven't been beaten this year in the league, just like us. It'll be a competitive game. I like my side's being competitive, because if you compete, you got a chance if you got talent. And Bobby's the same. He done unbelievable at Hungerford, and he'll do a good job at Wealdstone, no doubt, because he gets his teams competitive. So let's have a competitive game. That's what it'll be, a very, very competitive game. But I look forward to the game. We need to win the game. We need to get the standards up, and results will take care of itself. So if we didn't win tomorrow, it's not results will take care. We start competing again. Just little things you see. So we'll be fine. We'll be okay. We're looking forward to the game. How many times I think I've said it every single Friday, I've got to go and get 3 points.
Sure,
like that, so
sure.
there's no problem there.
And then just finally, February, the shortest month of the year, we've got 7 league matches.
That's why we've got to strengthen the squad, and we've got to go to Truva as well doing that.
Yeah. So
the more players we got who have got a high quality, bit better. Because 7 league matches. That's what I'm going to do. Me drinking dry February, because it's got shorter days. I come back straight away. So I've been quite good actually lately. So, but it's one of them where we've got games, but why not? You know, why not? Why not play games? Is Tuesday night important? It's a game, but it's not the most. You know, so we'll play with Leicester lads and a couple of academy lads and that, and the ones who do and play. But it will be important to people who aren't in the team, because we don't want to train, want to play, because again, we can't let them say little cherubs, because they play on a Saturday, play on a Tuesday, late train session on a Thursday. It's not all bad, is it? You know what I mean? We'll go down to Truva, we'll prepare right, we'll go, probably leave at 11 o'clock. We'll go downstairs and, you know, hotel, have something to eat. Got to try to win the game and come back on the night time. We've gone there and back in the day. Let's just do it. It's not a great shit. The only thing is you're not able to have your drinking spree, what you usually do on the night before a game. So I'm sorry about that, David. But
well, if we win, I've no doubt you're forcible to drink on the way back.
It'll be like a floating nightclub on the way back. So I'll finish me dry February by then, I'm suppose. But just get on with it. I said like last night, that's what we're going to do. The lads are fine about it. Let's get on with it. You know, if you want to compete at any level you do, and I want to compete, just get on for the bloody game. That's what we've got to do. So if we've got 7 games, I'm delighted, because you want to play matches, and if we can stay at two for top 2 or 3, these games could be the games in hands. So the games in hands are 3 hits. So let's just try to win the 3 hits.
Absolutely. Thanks very much for your time this morning. We look forward to the game tomorrow, and even more so to seeing Clive Walker back at Kingfield.
Excellent. Cheers, Nice one. Okay, thank you.